So, who's excited for couples therapy? I am. I am. I am excited. So come with me to couples therapy. I mean, you can't come in, which would be so epic and really fun, actually, I think. But it's sort of like a get ready with me for couples therapy. Um, except we're just in a car. Sometimes my husband and I will drive together, but often we'll drive separate if we have different things to do. So this is his busy season. So I'm in the car and you're with me here. And it's just like, okay, couples therapy. I do love therapy. I mean, I'm a proponent. I'm a therapist. But I'm also like, okay, what? There's this like a little bit of pit in my stomach on the day that I have couples therapy because I'm like, well, I don't want to waste her time. So what do I want to talk about? And some weeks, we don't go every week. We try to, but some weeks there's really not a lot. We're like, hey, we're doing pretty great. We're a great team this week. We're doing great. And other weeks it's bad. And I've kept like, a book of notes in my iPhone of like shit that I'm mad about or shit that he could have done better or times that I was upset and things I want to talk about. And, so this is a week where I wrote some things down and I definitely want to talk about them with her. And so I look forward to it though, because it's like that, it's sort of like that person that during the week, if you don't have someone like that, like some people go to a priest or I don't know, their father or somebody else to talk to about their marital strife, maybe their friends. I feel like having a couples therapist is amazing, or a counselor, or if you're not married, just a relationship therapist, because when shit bothers me during the week, I don't have to like get a resolve right then, even though I would love one. I don't have to feel like, oh my God, I have to fix this. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't panic because I'm like, well, I have someone we can process this with. We both have somebody we trust who is non-biased, who we can mull this over with, and it's great. And I can take a note or a little bullet point, and I know what that's referring to, and I can bring it up to her. So I kind of love it, and it's a relief. I don't know. I wonder if any of you have this same feeling. I know a lot of my friends' partners don't want to go to therapy. And so they're kind of stuck like wanting this thing I'm talking about, not having this third perspective to bounce things off of. And I love it. And I do feel relief when I leave there because I feel like, okay, someone heard me other than me. Like, I'm not crazy. I mean, that's debatable, but like, I'm not alone and I'm not insane, and she hears what I'm hearing and she'll point it out in a different way and he'll hear it from someone who isn't me. I mean, that's the hope, right? That's the hope. So I love couples therapy and I'm like a geek about it. And of course I'm a therapist, so I love it. And I don't know if, this is important, but like I became a couples specialist, totally not by choice or design. It just happened. I just began seeing couples and they would tell their friends. God, that sounds like is that a commercial? I told my friends and they told their friends and they told their friends. Anyway, they told their friends and they told their friends, and I suddenly had this group of people who all knew each other, which is really odd. Obviously, I didn't talk about each of them, and because it's Zoom, they could be all over the United States. So I had this like group in a certain state that I will not mention, and it was so funny. But great. Anyway, I love couples. I love working with them. I just think they're endlessly fascinating, and so I like working with them, and I like being one of them, and I'm just excited about the whole dynamic. So that's where I'm going today. But I do feel this like a bit of pressure to bring things up that mean something. because I don't want to waste the time that we're there and I don't want to waste her time. Whereas my husband will literally talk about the biggest bullshit for a full fucking hour. I mean, the whole hour. I'll get so annoyed. I wish I had that like secret, like, that thing where you could stop time in the middle of the session. And I think I would just like get up and be like, am I being fucking punked? This guy is talking about a house paint color for 40 minutes. Like, and he's having a grand old time. I don't think he knows he's deflecting or knows he's not talking about the issue, but she's not stopping him either. Like, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, I'm getting, because that's me, because I'm type A and I'm anxious and I'm wanting to keep things on track, you know, and I'm like, we don't have all day here. Look, we're not here for 4 hours, people, you know, and I get a little cuckoo. So I recognize that I get cuckoo. I'm acknowledging that. I don't know if anyone else gets like that. We're here. I'm a little early, so I can just chill out a minute. And I'm thinking, like, what am I learning by being in couples counseling? I am learning that no one's marriage is perfect. No one's relationship is without issue, and that it's okay that by even being or saying I need help or I need therapy doesn't mean we're a faulty couple. That, oh crap, I made a mistake, or you made a mistake, or we made a mistake by being together. It doesn't mean that. And for us, what drew me most into couples counseling was the way we parent. It is like, just imagine the two most opposite ways of parenting, and that's us. And in a conflict, my husband will say, well, you don't have children, so you don't know. So fucking rude and painful and true, but rude, because that is not true. That's ridiculous. That's like saying, well, I've never had a pet duck, so God, I guess I wouldn't know how to save it from being in the road. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just cuckoo. It's like, what? I don't know how to, like, love and encourage and care for a child. That's crazy. It's crazy. But I think when he gets insecure, that's what he goes to, you know? So, and then I go to, well, he's right. You know, I don't have my own children, and his are at this point 17 and 19, so they're not babies. But when I met them, they, you know, were 12 and 14, you know, so I didn't meet them as little ones. And so just the parenting is what has driven me insane and driven me into finding us a couples counselor. And then, you know, little annoying things during the week are hashed out there. But generally, it's the parenting. It's still stuff with the kids that have us, you know, with the biggest conflict. So what I'm learning, I think, by being there is that it's okay to be really different. It's okay to be opposite, I guess, which is really hard. And that I'm lucky that I have someone who goes, who's committed to going. He actually likes it now. He'll say during the week, like, you know, I'm gonna go tell, you know, whatever her name is. We'll call her Kathy. He'll be like, you know, I think we should talk to Kathy about this. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So, onward we go. Nobody's perfect.